October 18th, 2022, Hudson River, Hudson, New York. Heading south. Hudson Athens Lighthouse in the corner and the background. That's a Janice and Rainhour tug. Family-run operation out of New York. They run fuel oil from New Jersey up to the Port of Albany and different depots along the way. So they name all their boats after their women. Barge takes up a lot of real estate on the water. Fresh water here. The brackish water starts around Poughkeepsie, New York, which is about 35-40 miles south of here. So last year, because of the drought and lack of snow in the Adirondacks, the brackish water came up this far. Only happens very, very rarely. And right where that tug is, right where the tug is now, between the lighthouse and the shore to the left, there was a bull shark patrolling up here. And he was up here for about a month. He spotted several times, and then as the water became less salty, he headed back south, or he or she headed back south to saltier water. We have had seals up here. We had a porpoise off of Greendale, New York, which is about 6 miles from here, just past those power lines around the bend there. The Hudson River bends around like that and heads south. And looks like that barge is going to crash into the far shore, but that's actually the channel. And the channel runs right along that shoreline over there at about 90 feet and right under the Rip Van Winkle Bridge. The Rip Van Winkle Bridge is Route 23 that crosses the Hudson River. You can't see that bridge from here, but major crossing here. If one of these barges or ocean-going vessels that come up through here ever took that bridge out, we would be in trouble. So what this is right here, this is the ferry slip. This here and that over there. Those were the ferry slips before the Hudson River. Excuse me, before the Rip Van Winkle was built. And these ferries crossed over to Athens around this, before this middle grounds was there. This middle grounds is man-made. That's dredgings from the 20s. And they dredged the river out here, out here to make it deeper for these large vessels. And they piled all the mud there. So if you look right down here, you can see remnants. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but you can see remnants of the ties that are in there that make up the ferry slip. So I'm not sure if this was a vehicle ferry slip. I think one was vehicle and one was passenger only. But that's how you cross the river here. And back in the day, they didn't have, the icebreakers didn't come up here. So, and back when it was colder in the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, you could walk across this river to the other side. And you can today, but the icebreakers come through and break up this channel to keep the oil moving up and down the river. And so you can't walk across it anymore. But my wife's grandmother, who lived in '96 and grew up here in the city of Hudson, told us that yes, they had a rope that was drilled with poles that was drilled into the ice, and you walked along that rope all the way across the river, and the rope was there for guidance at night because obviously it's dark, and safety. So you held on to that rope, and it was held up by poles that were drilled into the ice. And if you fell in, the ice gave out from underneath you, you could hold on to that rope and pull yourself back up. So hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button. Please subscribe and share. Thank you.